for now. And a pref, so let me just repeat now what I'm hearing. Step one, you put in $10 million for the purposes of you put in $10 million into LEAP for the purposes of any calculation. If for any waterfall calculation, you would first get paid out your $10 million plus a agreed to pref. So if you're out in a year, you get a pref for 1 year. If you're out in 2, you get a pref for 2 years. And that's kind of part 1A. Part 1B is we would get a pref on our capital for our time of the work that we've done on the project. We would get the same pref rate for our capital, and then that would eliminate then step 1 of the waterfall, and we would move to step 2. So we've now both gotten our money back and a pref, and then we move to step 2 of the waterfall. Step 2 is then we are side by side, pari passu, for every dollar. Is it every dollar 50-50 or every dollar 1/3, 2/3?
No, it's every dollar 50-50. So we're basically side by side until we get to our limit, whatever that limit is.
And it's a function of the cap. You can also say 2/3 and 1/3, and your cap is materially higher. It's a form. We can discuss it, right? The way we proposed it is pari passu 1-to-1, and then there's a cap. But I think it's a function of such cap.
Yeah, I'd probably put it pari passu because clearly my view is on the project is we think quite highly of it. So we think that we're going to get a lot more than we thought. So, but let's just leave that for right now. So let's just assume pari passu, and we can square bracket pari passu. So basically 50-50 until you hit your cap, and then you are done, you are out, and we get all of the remainder of waterfall for our project. That eliminates that ends our relationship on LEAP. Now, there is a downside case, which is the last piece of this, which is if for any reason the LEAP project is exited with a less than $10 million, let's call this your downside protection, with a less than $10 million return of principal capital at whatever time that is deemed, whether it is tomorrow, whether it is 3 years from now, whatever that time frame is, we have the right, so it's sold. The project is over, it's sold. It's not just a deemed event. We're not just deeming it. The project has to be over. At that point in time, if for any reason you do not recoup your minimum balance, so we are now less than 10 million plus the pref, we have a one-time right to cure you back up to your principal. Say for 90 days after whatever that date is that we've deemed, we have a one-time right to cure you up to your 10 million, or whatever the principal plus balance that is in existence at that time continues to accrue its pref, secured by Grafton's equity interest in Blue Diamond, until at any point in time it is paid out by Grafton at the earliest, or a financial close event happens on Blue Diamond, in which case you get paid out ahead of us. Okay. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. That seems fair. I want to think about it, but I don't see anything immediately averse, but I've just been I'm like in transit, so I just want to make sure I take a moment to think about it. So if you could put that on paper, and we should be able to give you comments and feedback probably by tomorrow or end of this week at the latest.
All right, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the call in transit.
Oh, no problem. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Bye-bye.
All right, perfect. Bye.